So today we have a nice functional question. The given data is that if f of x plus f of x minus 1 upon x is equals to 2 times x plus 4, find the value of f of x. So it has been a long time on my channel. I am doing geometry, so it gets boring to do a single topic. So I'm just thinking to do some kind of functional equations, the calculus, the algebra, and the geometry all mixed up so the channel gets interesting. So let us see the solution to this one. So first of all, the step 1, it can be solved in 2 and 3 steps only. So the first step is that the x you can see in this whole equation, we will replace it with some other value. So I'm just thinking to replace x with the other value, and my other value is y minus 1 upon y. So x has to be replaced with this particular value. So first of all, we can see it is f of x. So now it will turn out to be f of y minus 1 upon y plus f of, now in the second thing we can see that x is present over there, x is present over here. So separately we have to put the values over there. So y minus 1 upon y minus 1, and in the denominator y minus 1 upon y as it is. We can simplify this thing very nicely, and when we will simplify it, we will just get a single thing, that is going to be 1 upon 1 minus y. You can simplify it by your own also, there's nothing any kind of hard thing, and that is equals to 2 times x plus 4. So here also this x is present, so we have to replace with this value. So it will be 2 times y minus 1 upon y plus 4. So this is the first thing that we have got, that f of y minus 1 upon y plus f of 1 upon y is equals to 2 times y minus 1 upon y plus 4. So we will just name it as equation 1. So now let us proceed to the step 2. So in the step 2, what we will do is that we will replace x minus 1 upon x with some other value, let it be equals to p. As you can see in the step 1, x was replaced and it was used with this function, and in the second value you can see we are just replacing this value, that is x minus 1 upon x, with some other value, and that is p. So if x minus 1 upon x is equals to p, so now let us have p in terms of x. So it will be like 1 minus 1 upon x is equals to p. Separate the denominator over here to get this thing. Now from here we can have that x is equals to 1 upon 1 minus p. So this thing is very simple. We got that x is equals to 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon p. So now the first thing, that is f of x. So instead of f of x, we have to put the other value. So we have got that x is equals to this thing. So instead of f of x, we will write f of 1 upon 1 minus p plus f of, now the second thing was x minus 1 upon x, and that is the only thing that has been considered as p. So p as it is, and that is equals to 2 times x, and instead of x we have a value that is 1 upon p and plus 4. So this is the second equation we have just obtained. So let it be clear. Yes, so this is the second equation. Now what we can see is that, look carefully, if some equation is that f of x represents some kind of equation, let it be equals to ax square plus bx plus c, and let the same value be like f of y is equals to ay square plus by plus c. What we can say that in that particular equation, f of the thing that we write as a variable present over here, so it changes in that whole equation, and there's no contradiction in that. So what we will do is that in this equation, all the y we will replace with x, and here also all the p we will replace with x, and as we have done that, we will subtract the equation 2 from equation 1. So doing that over here, I am writing equation 2 minus equation 1. So equation 2 is f of 1 upon 1 minus p, as p has been turned out to be x, so it becomes 1 minus x plus f of x, and that is equals to 2 upon, not equals to, we have to just subtract the LHS of the first one. So LHS of the first one becomes f of x minus 1 upon x minus f of 1 upon 1 minus x, and now the subtraction of RHS of this both. So 2 upon 1 minus x plus 4, let it be clear. Yes, 2 times 2 upon 1 minus x plus 4 minus 2 times x minus 1 upon x minus 4. As you can see, all the y's and all the p has been turned out to be x, and we have just subtracted this both equation. As it is a function, we can do that. So here we can see that f of 1 upon 1 minus x and f of 1 minus 1 upon x got cancelled out, and here only remaining thing is f of x minus f of x minus 1 upon x, and that is equals to this thing. And here also we can see positive 4 negative 4 get cancelled out. Here we get that 2 upon 1 minus x minus 2 times x minus 1 upon x. Okay, this is the equation we have just got. Now remember the original equation. The original equation is f of x. The original equation, I am writing it over here, f of x plus f of x minus 1 upon x is equals to 2 times x plus 4. This is the original equation. Now what if I will just add this two equation which I have just obtained and which was already given. So if I am adding this two equation, I can see that f of x minus 1 upon x is negative and here is positive, so they both got cancelled out. F of x plus f of x gives me 2 times f of x, and the RHS added very nicely, that is 2 upon 1 minus x minus 2 times x minus 1 upon x plus 2 times x plus 4. Now I can see that all this 2 can be cancelled, and instead of 4 we have 2 remaining over there, and taking the LCM over RHS. So in the denominator we will have x into 1 minus x, x into 1 minus x. Here x will be multiplied. Here what we have to multiply is 1 minus x, and x minus 1 is already present, and because of this negative it will also form 1 minus x. So 1 minus x the whole square becomes x square plus 1 plus, not plus, minus 2 times x. Here x is present and it will be multiplied with x into 1 minus x. So it will give me positive x square minus x cube, and 2 will be multiplied with this value, so it will give me positive 2 times x, negative 2 times x square. So now let us simplify the numerator. So we can see that positive x square, negative 2 times x square got cancelled out, and other thing we can just see is that positive 2x and negative 2x got cancelled out. So what is remaining is x plus 1 minus x cube upon x times 1 minus x, and as from this side the 2 has been cancelled, and what is remaining is only f of x. So f of x is equals to this thing, we can just rewrite it as x cube minus x minus 1 upon x square minus x. You can see that the negative sign of both the numerator and denominator has been changed, and open the bracket. Why to write it like that way is like we have a very standard way to write the equation in terms of like the powers are decreasing, the powers of x are decreasing, we have to write it like that way, and it looks standard. So f of x is equals to x cube minus x minus 1 upon x square minus x is the answer to this question. So this was my method to solve this particular question. If you have any other method other than this, you can do comment below, or else you can DM me on my Instagram, link is in the description. When someone gives a better solution to the same question and we can show it to your viewers, it spreads the knowledge.